Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3. We are here for part 8 of our legendary Mazdamundi Immortal Empires campaign, where we are a turn later. Mazdamundi is in hot pursuit of two armies here. Judge and Velmic are running from their life, but they're definitely going to go attack these two settlements here, so I'm going to go ahead and stop upgrading the High Sentinel. Now we can pocket some cash. In between, we have gone ahead and traded Sulfurettes on over to the Daughters of the Forest to grant some gold. We got that non-aggression back with them as well, so we don't have to worry about getting attacked. I have a new army founded, Chaos Bane, and then we have a trade agreement with Etain, who they paid us 6,000 for that trade agreement. It was pretty nice. So what are we going to do with this cash? Well, we're going to go ahead and upgrade Skeggy to tier 5 in 7 turns. And then I'm going to go ahead and swap this over to the alignment of monuments for even more research rate. I want to power through our research as fast as possible. Go ahead and grab some inscrutable monuments here. We go ahead and make sure the Chaos Bane has a big scary army. Alright, Brian, we'll go ahead and give you the Shredder of Lustria. That seems good. No one's getting through there now. Spectazuma, we'll go ahead and pop. We can't get walls yet. So we'll pop in the Growth Camp and upgrade our gem mine. Wizard Lizard, I don't think we have any more income. I guess we can grab some skanks with the rest. Seems good to me. Perfect. I'm thinking Monument of Hexoatl is not going to stay under our control for long. I'm not so worried about that, but as soon as our armies are up and running, you guys are in trouble. Our economy is in full gear now. Full gear, and it's just going to get stronger from here. Rex, you're in charge of keeping Hexoatl, making me tons of cash. Perfect. And Venomous, you are just trying to locate the armies of Skulltaker. I don't know where he is. There's another rat army. He likes Skulltaker, but he keeps trespassing, which is not making them friends. Let's go ahead and pass. Yep, okay, the Wanderers come in and attack High Sentinel. There's no way. Those poor skinks get massacred. And then he comes back to attack them. You're a monster. You're a monster. Alright. Whoa, babies. Recent spawnings have favored the Artisan Skinks over the Saurus Warrior caste. Indeed, warriors are important to the Great Plan, but the world is threatened from within, also must be defended. You must properly be prepared for whatever foul ploy the vile servants of the ancient enemy or horned rat may unleash next. Or Saurus, or don't intervene. I mean, I don't feel like we should mess with the Great Plan at all. So no, I'm not intervening. Seems like that's something yeah, they're traveling together. You piece of filth. Running from Mazda, traveling together and making far more gold than they have any right to. That's fun. Well, Wizard Lizard, we need to lure them on in then. At this point, Judge, I don't care if I kill you with an auto-resolve, you deserve it. We're gonna go ahead and turn around with Mazda and take out the Temple of Kara. You want to follow Korn? We'll show you why that's a bad idea. Hey, look. Nothing. We run them over and lose 15. Likely due to friendly fire from the solar cannons. Land Spittle has been revealed. We control the creeping jungle. We're going to swap this over into the alignment of murder. Yeah, neither... Building up that corn corruption, huh? Let's come out of Pahwaks in ambush as well. We lose the opportunity to recruit. But I want to make the enemies think we're not here and try to maybe get them to split up. We'll see. We can grab some ROR next turn in a hurry. Teal Toad, you can go into in-camp stance. And grab some more warriors. In fact, Kevin, you've been honorable for now. But I'm gonna let you take a quick break because we no longer need forces to the north. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and take a nap. Gives us a lot more income, and we can use that over here. So let's go 1 Temple Guard as a bodyguard. I have nothing else to build here, so we might as well grab some Temple Guard. They do take 3 turns. Or that's how you count for sure. Take 2 turns. They're not going to be down there in in a hurry, but I think that's entirely fine. Alright, Eye of the Crimson Skull. We could also go ahead and recruit another Lord, just to make sure we've got one. So we wake up another Slawn Mage Priest, since this is kind of a side challenge we've been having this time. 4th generation Slawn seem to be the best to deal with the likes of Khorne. Let's go for Grindilarian. Grindilarden. The purple. You hold the Isle of the Crimson Skull. Route Marcher is not needed. Sparking Presence, Shim's Burning. Exorcism. Net of Ammontalk. Probably Faw's Protection over Light of Battle here. Still, it doesn't give us Unbreakable. So Net of Ammontalk, Faw's Protection. Banishment. And Magic Reserves. Mods map would be such a bad thing. Wouldn't sell these two. We get 1,000 total. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. A man spawn sacrifice. Don't need that. We'll salvage that. Just chuck him in the wood chipper. Okay, now we have a little bit of gold to work with. We can come on in and grab some skinks. And what else would be really good against both of these guys here? Either the Spirit or Geltbloms would be perfect. Let's go Spirit. Spirit of Tepok. More growth there, and we will continue our merry journey. Who hasn't been moved? Oh, probably everyone that's just popped outside the settlements. About to have a rebellion here in the Aymara swamps. That sounds about right. Let's go ahead and swap to the Alignment of War. Things are getting spicy. Well, I was going to try to steal some technology from her, but that's not going to happen. So instead, you're going to go find the rest of the Dark Elves. It looks like the High Elves are on their final war of extermination of the Druchii. Yeah, I almost never see the Dark Elves win this duel. It's very rare. It's about an 80-20 in the High Elves' favor. Land Spittle attacks the floating pyramid, so it looks like they are going to split up. That's good. More skinks sacrificed, and that's where they're going to go ahead and set up home. Rebellion in the swamps. Nash Wolfurda. So where did... Judge is going this way. I think if we bring both armies down, we should probably be able to deal with it. We've got lots and lots of Slawn rolling around now. The plan requires that all Lizardmen factions work together for the betterment of the entire race. Global recruitment duration -1, extra global recruitment capacity, and relations with any surviving Lizardmen factions. Good. Aquasaurus. Extra control, I don't think is needed. Skeggy. We're just waiting on you. Oh, good, good, good. The stellar pyramids are in. What are we recruiting our Slawn in now? Rank 12. I think there's... If you do it at Hexoatl, you have higher. And maybe rank 12 is as high as we can get for now. Well, they're gonna be tired. I don't really think that's that big a deal. Isle of the Crimson Skull can defend itself. Wizard Lizard, let's go ahead and grab a couple more Au revoir. So we'll snag Geltbloms again. We'd have to pay for them a second time, but here we are. And then the Umbral Tide. And then... we march on the pyramid. Throat can deal with all of the mass Skaven. These can rush around and deal with the Rattling Guns, and then hopefully Geltbloms can hunt down the Lord before they can cast any spells. Let's do this. Close to feet. 3 Rattling Guns. Oh, are you on a flare? Yeah, he's on a flare, so not nearly as terrifying. Proxigor should be able to surround him. Let's encircle. Bring down Chaos Bane Brian as well. Because he's got the Shredder of Lustria. Not even Judge wants to mess with the Shredder. And we'll just turn around with Mazdamundi. This Judge has only one way to go, really. Sorry, sir. We've got your number. Spawnkin Jungle Dominion. Extra armor, weapon strength, and spell resistance for our Temple Guard and Saurus. So, our Saurus, our Temple Guard rather, the ones that are elite. 47, 54, and 49. Very, very good. Alright, we come on in and just go ahead to determine the great plan. We replenish movement after winning battles. Coexistence allows us to spy. I mean, coming down to civilization is going to allow us to make sure we don't have any issues with the humans. And then we can finally start buffing up our troops. Which, really haven't needed it. More javelins for you. Teletoad. Or Teal-toad, you can't really do anything. Teletoad. -5 and Skeggy I don't like to see. We'll just swap it as things get too spicy. Venomous, go ahead and steal some tech from Fluxlon. Excellent, you're a hoarder and you are successful. Alright, we'll ignore. Damaged buildings, we'll ignore those as well. And we'll pass the turn. Oh, you know, we should have attacked. Whoops. That's perfect. Well, maybe the Coordinate Force will come back. That'd be cool. Yeah, we figured it was only a matter of time before you came back at us. Non-aggression pact. Surprise. No. Alright, Thousand Malls have themselves a new Black Arc, and we need to win 3 battles. Snakes migrating great numbers, a sure sign that SOTEK demands murder. Once we win 3, we'll get some spawning sequence. Not bad. Teal-toad, come on down towards the road here. Your army looks good. I think what we'll do is we'll just get rid of the Legion of Chakwa. No, I lied. We'll keep the Legion of Chakwa. One more Saurus Warrior with Mace. We got some really good stuff. We can get these guys in a single turn through Global. See, I absolutely adore Ancient Salamanders. We'll get one of them. One Ancient Salamander. Probably nothing. Nothing else. I think we'll go ahead and remove the Star Chamber for another military building. We lose some recruit rank for our Salon Mage Priest, but we can make that up elsewhere. Alright, this should be an easy win. They switched back over, did they? Yeah, let's fight it ourselves. This should be a fun battle. Easy win and a fun battle. Will some die to lightning? Yes. Okay, so deployment begins. Love this map. They're going to try to oblique order us. That actually makes for a fun time when our reinforcements show up. So Ferrocold ones, let's go ahead and deploy over here. Geltbloms, you're going to be in charge of hunting down Vomic. Zorasus. Rockamundi. He's not here, but because they're gonna go hang out with Crocodile on Monday. Seems like a good time. I'll go ahead and have our Umbral Tide. Oh, they're actually much darker looking. Oh, I love it. Oh, they've got armor on their heads too. A couple of them. They got a little bit of armored skull caps. Keep them safe. Let's go for the pale salamanders. Alright, good stuff. Let's go ahead and make sure our salamanders are... These guys can sneak, which makes them very good for this side. And you can just hang out with the main army for now. You two up front with Geltbloms to go hunt down a Vomic. You're a second generation Slons. There's no extra beatdowns coming from you. This guy though is gonna come with some fury in his heart. Infantry. These two in guard mode, and then everything else. Ugeza. Let's do this. We'll go ahead and use Use the river here. Get moving. They've got no artillery, but some pretty decent weapon teams, so that's our main threat. Alright, Clever Girls to the woods. Umbral Tide come all the way around. Gilblums, do you have Strider by any chance? You do. You do. Go to the woods then. Let's see what they've got hiding in there. We might end up bringing the Salamander with. We'll see. Whatever we're allowed to do. One else. Into the woods. Except for you there, Salamanders. You kind of stay on this side. Aquatic Doom. Tide sneaking their way in as well. You'll love to see it. Clever Girls in the woods. Their army is much bigger than ours. I can use the trees to my advantage, son. What are you gonna do? Into the trees. We'll just let Gelblums walk. I highly doubt they're going to send the rats after him. How long till our reinforcements are here? 6 seconds? Good. Clever Girls, deploy. Speaking of deploy, Shredder of Lustria, start eating Rattling guns. Sneaks up front, Salamander's behind, and we'll get to work. These guys can move up and start threatening these Rattling guns. Be awesome. Wizard, Lizard, and Croak out. Gelblums, are you tired at all? Nah, you're good. Good and fresh. Good and fresh. They do have the Warp Grinders. That's basically what they're going to try to bank on here. They've rotated their entire force. Start taking out Rattling guns. You two, let's go ahead and dive into these Warp Grinders since they're going to attack you anyway. Clever Girls into the woods, go maul Vomic. Who needs a Spirit Leech, by the way? Oh, these guys get attacked. Fall back, back up. Sounded like I was swearing there, but no, just fall back that got tripped up. Let's go ahead and lock these guys and send them forward. Comes the lightning storms. See, you think that's damaging, but Croak can kind of just absorb it. Shredder of Lustria also can kind of just absorb that. And then through the woods. Start nom-nomming on these clan rats. Those are Skaven slaves? Out of the way. Not worth your time. Umbral Tide, fall back yourselves. Into defense mode there. Go ahead and drop the armor from everything in this position. Yeah, you're cheeky, aren't you? What a Spirit Leech. Roxagore rip through. Gelblum's Terror is doing its thing. Let's actually see if we can get an Overcast heal on this side. They need it. No one can damage the Shredder of Lust. It's huge. Feasting on Rat tonight. Death Mage, go ahead and bring these back under control and get them out of here. Where did he go? Is he fighting the Death Mage? Mistakes you have made. Ryan's stats are crazy compared to yours. 620? SOTEK all. Roxagore, that's your target. Oh no. I mean, you're trying to shoot, but here's a deliverance. Enjoy. Heals for everyone here. There's the deliverance. That sends them into oblivion. Oh, they didn't die. Well, that's annoying. Kill bombs, get rid of them. See, Brian is a monster of a wizard. He's got 36 kills. Be overcasted? Nah, too far away. You're lucky, sir. Now, the rats themselves, though, are not. Clan Spittle is gone. Beautiful. So what battle means, everything here is dead, so we can just end the fight there. I also realized that Brian is giving the Shredder of Lustria 15% more ward save when fighting against anything with corruption, so they weren't touching the Shredder at all. 216 kills there, 39 and 199. We're doing good work. Got ourselves another Ranger's Quiver, which doesn't really work out that well for us, but we'll go ahead and occupy. Arcstorm slain, and we should have taken you out of March. Oh, whoops. Skaven Denial's gone because we murdered some Skaven. I guess that's how that works. We now no longer deny their existence because we just killed a whole heap of them, so they obviously do exist. Wizard Lizard, would you like to give your army to Brian? I think you would. Alright, let's go ahead and take the 2 Umbral Tide. All of these Saurus. Call that. Yeah, well, extra ward save. 30% ward save. Good grief. You may need Guild Bloms as well. That's some more. In fact, you have now taken on Lord Croak since you're so good at murdering Chaos. And I think Croak also will give us ward save when facing Chaos. Well, I think he's got something to do. There's an extra physical resistance. Hang on, there's something here. Growth, corruption. One of his items. Ah, causes terror for the accompanying Lord only. Okay, I thought that was something more than it was. Extra weapon strength with fighting against. So it's all for the Lord that he's accompanying, which I'd say is fine. I got don't have a single problem with that. Artifact Hunter, Astronomer. Wait, do you count as a skink? He counts as a skink? That works for me. No one tells CA. Silence. Let's go ahead and get some barrier for Croak so he's not as threatened to buy any kind of damage, and I think we'll snag more winds of magic, less for our opponents. Let's go ahead and repair both of these. Looks like Judge realizes he is doomed. No, Judge. There's only the void. No, where are you going? You're not gonna kill me. Get shot right in the back with an arrow. That's a Greater Demon destroyed. Because he wasn't rank 20, he is dead for good. Such a shame when that happens. We'll exterminate these as well. Exactly. You Masitza. I think we just get aggressive and arrogant with Mazda. Venomous come over here to Chalong, so let's see if there's any. Just zooms along there. A Zote Servant. When eldritch storms erupt upon the world, it's possible to bind a Zote to service. Yes, the Zotes, which were always, I think, supposed to be, or at least they were hinted at, that they were actually Tyranids. Which is interesting. Field technology here for Venomous. We'll go Mentor, yes please, finally. Gradual ossification is incredible. Armor and replenishment means after every battle he should be close to full. Okay, we've got 9k to work with. Nash Wolfherd is building up a army of Savage Orcs. Oh, we can recruit our skinks to stop them. I mean, that's a thing, isn't it? I don't think I want any of that. Pyramid Vaults. I don't know if we'll ever get up to above 70 control, but it's cool that you actually have new options or additional benefits when you get there. I think that's incredible. Hawks, we don't have the gold upgrade anymore. Actually, hang on then. Instead of the pyramid vaults, let's go ahead and upgrade pop walks to tier 4. And then you're gonna have to have a new name. Grindelarden. Grindelarden. I don't really know what would be the best for you. But we can bring in just normal Saurus in a single turn, which is really good for the walls, so might as well. Blood for the blood god. We appreciate your gumption, sir. Your enthusiasm is infectious. Elithanar is still alive. Now this I've never seen. More gold in the wellsprings. And we've got a commandment now in the Admira swamps. Because we've reclaimed the pyramid, of course. Let's go ahead and pick up the alignment of war, then. It's war, Peacock. Elric, do you want peace now? No, especially not with that paltry sum. You gotta deliver me a chest of gold, at the very least. So Grindelarden is dealing with savage orcs, easy ask. We'll go ahead and exterminate them. Compliance without question ensures the path of the Great Plan remains as clear as possible. Reinforcements shall come in faster, and we have more leadership for all of our armies. So Text Chosen's done, giving us 300 more sequence spawning, which you know what that means. You know what that means. No, I don't know. What does that mean? Well, these Razor Dawn are going to get replaced with something so much scarier. The Ancient Blessed Poison Stegodon. Fine. Now Mazda's army is so strong, you just need to get out of the way. Well, hello there, Charge Lock. You just here to waste my time?
No, need my warp token stash.
Needs his warp token stash, so no, apparently he's not here just to waste time. That's what he says. Do we trust him? No. Come here, buddy. Or are you gonna stand and fight against this? No. Charge Lock the Insane. Push. Pretty decent army. I mean, except for the Skaven slaves, wiped out in an auto. The auto was honestly fairly nice to us, even for legendary here. Definitely wasted our time. We'll move back to the Temple of Kara. I think we want Spec to zoom up to the next tier just because of the gem mine. Go ahead and pop in the taming pen here. Get them in vaults, and then I guess we'll get Spec to zoom when we can. Oh, we can push we can now. Beautiful. Spectazuma also in the alignment of murder. I think we'll switch it over to growth. We don't really need... We're getting plenty of spawning sequences through just waking up Slann, which I think is perfectly fine by me. Skeggy, let's go ahead and kick out all these growth buildings. The one growth building. Rex, we need you to be a... Any of these work? We can get more control. Kind of boring. Upkeep production for a bunch of different units. We can go for the Blessing of Tepak here with him. Well, flyers. We could go for kind of a tic-tac-toe army. Tic-tac-toe is guaranteed dead. I've never seen him win the duel with Warzag. Let's go to Hexoatl, and we can switch it over by resetting his skill points later on. Grindelarden. We'll just call you Gary, probably. Gary the Battletoad. Let's give you Earthing or Barrier to go with your murderous amount of melee attack and defense. Love the 4th generation Slann now. Favored by SOTEK and Slann Force Field, yes. Oh, we get a big bubble of nope too? Don't mind if I do. Now what are you gonna do? Grindelarden, though, it doesn't really need to exist. Not at this point in time. We'll have Wizard Lizard and Brian be our main military forces. Let them roll together as well. They are going to be a team. with Brian. Next time we do have the Blessed Spawnings. We're going to grab the Blessed Ancient Salamander because it is going to also have a Aura of Immolation. So not only are we going to have a bunch of weakness to fire, all sorts of extra fire goodies. Fire, fire, fire. For everyone. And Brian, you'll have to let me know in the comments what kind of army you want to build up for your Salon Mage Priest here. We'll try. I do tend to record these in batch a little bit, so hopefully I'll be able to add them in, but we'll see. Let's go 2 Stalkers. Love to have them charge around the back and explode people, and then we can go Saurus Warriors too. Teal Toad, for now, we're probably going to have you just go guard at Skeggy. Switch to Astromancy, and then we'll just come up this direction. We'll make you also become a denier of the Skaven. 1,000 Maws, I don't want to trade with you at all. Nagaryth, you're fighting a Stonkia? You're fighting with all of the elves? I guess you're going to become the new Dark Elves. Foolish people in Nagaryth. See, that's a little bit better. But we're not going to let the Skaven survive. There's only the Void. And very neat. War of the Elves going on up there. Reclaiming the lost world. Even your noble Salon Mage Priests, or they have, devised a ritual that would give even ordinary skinks increased immunity against some of the foul diseases lingering in territories overrun by the vile servants of the Great Horned Rat. However, they must still be defended against other threats in the abandoned temple cities. Ground could be regained this way, though troops would have to be committed in the skink's defense. Sure. Less attrition sounds good. Plant Pestilence as a regional power, that's never fun. Venomous, let's go discover what they're up to then. Yeah, might as well. Mazda will continue to make some ground, take Tloxlong, get another temple city under our control. We don't really need... Are we taking attrition in here? Oh, we're good to go then. We are, but it's 1 unit, so I think it's fine. Plant Pestilence. Wiping out Rakarth. Very interesting to see. $4,200 again for the Plateau of the Fallen Gates. If anything, we may just go for another Shrine of the Old Ones. Sacrificial Altar of SOTEK is even more post-battle loot, which is always good to have. But more Skink Priests, less corruption. It's not going to get rid of what we have here, which is good. So, more just another gold building. Let's go one that actually is going to give us more troops. And the Fallen Gates, we can upgrade the Cinnabar Mine if it lets us. Nah, it doesn't. Not this time. To deal with the Skaven, we are definitely going to want a few additional fast-moving units. So these skinks are probably going to go ahead and get the boot. And we'll replace them with either, Chameleon Stalker's not a bad one for sneaking around, and they're very quick. Honestly, probably a decent call. Get 2 more of them and we can move out. Let's go Supreme Shield of the Old Ones. Oh, it's not the same. It's a 40% resistance. It's a bigger Bubble of Nope. Here, you come to the other side. I'm not getting you ambushed. Mazda, nope. It's Cricket that has the skill points. Maiming Shield or Helm of Discord. Let's go for the Maiming Shield for now. Zote Servant. We like it. We'll go ahead and bring that over to Cricket. And then you're pretty well maxed out in your military, or your battle line, so we'll go ahead and snag the extra speed up to 86. Finish off his armor, and then he'll be good to go. Alright, we pass again. Ooh, hang on. Is it just Grex you're asking me about, or is it the other one too? Yeah, just Grex. 1,000 miles are gone, so we don't even have to worry about Rakarth. Just a much scarier faction of the Skaven. That is 3 full stacks.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
Looks like it's some pretty scary armies too. Awesome. Wild Hunt has ceased. Heaven's back and ready for duty, and the insidious taint and corruption of Destruction's dark forces must be kept at bay. Corruption reduction for all provinces, ward save for all characters, and we're moving on to the sequence of civilization. Lich Loxlon here. Kinda looks like Skull Takers give it up. Size of victory. Yeah, it's not gonna be much of a fight, so if not Resolve knows it. I will accept 6,000 gold. That's for sure. We'll come back in and claim Tloxlon. Excellent, which here has the pyramids of... or the Temple of the Eclipse. In the City of the Moon, since the Temple of the Eclipse. Its power reverberating whenever the 2 moons align. Temple of the 2 Moons. There's some Skaven. Hello there, Clash.
Not enough warpstone.
Not enough warpstone, you're right. Disinterest armor, leadership charge bonus for all of our big beasties. Soulbound is for the cavalry. And Spawnkin for our Croxagore and Salamanders. Yeah, let's go Epicentrist. Great Swords of Grudges is currently 9 indestructible. Let's go Blade Shield. 79 defense. Okay, so we very desperately need to try to get a full squad up here. So going through global. Normal Bastiladons are just not what we want. Using these as our cavalry, this thing's horrifying for anyone to deal with. I mean, it may just be more Saurus. More Saurus is one of the hardest things for anything to cope with. And then Wizard Lizard. You can just grab some skinks from here. Just grab some skinks. Oh, and you can also get another... Ancient Salamander. See no reason not to. And we can grab both of these 2 ROR. Make sure we're all set up. After this, we can start recruiting in those skink oracles that I was so excited about. Steel Toad, I don't think we need to keep you up to the north anymore. It looks like Avalorn does not like us very much.
Those who speak the truth are always welcome here.
Good, hopefully you decide to go fight Chaos instead of us. Steel Toad, we should bring you into Port Reaver. Alignment of crafting gives us more gold. Well, I do like the research rate. The gold is pretty good too. Let's keep switching them. Don't do any stealing from the sisters.
In Ariel's name.
My threat must be ended. What if I join you in the war against Arcaneth and the Exiles? Will you act right? Yes.
With grace.
That we shall then. I'm not going to move up that direction, but I'll take your money. That's for sure. With grace. Isle of the Crimson Skull gets upgraded, although... Now we gotta wait 1 more turn for Spectazuma. Fair enough, we pass. Pestilence attacks the Wellsprings. Oh no. Settlement sack, they took 1,000 gold of them somehow. That's impressive. Understanding the right plan involves the realization that others have a role to play. Not just ourselves. Now we go towards murdering these Skaven. Sequence of heroism is immune to psychology, cooldown reduction, more physical resistance, or stock for all heroes. Now let's go back into the cold-blooded tree. Extra goodies for our skinks, enhanced spawnkin. Now I think we're gonna go beasts. So tablet of beasts here. Making all of our big nasty stronger. Guardians would be good too though, wouldn't it? We'll go beasts for now. All three of these armies are moving in to attack.
No, you
That is a
failed.
lot of artillery, but in the underway,
No.
all we have to do is push through your Skaven slaves.
Controllers. Bad idea.
I think so too. Oh, Hellkeek. And we're having to deal with just invasions across the board here. They're all just kind of sitting and waiting. That's funny. I won't worry about losing Tloxlon then. Let's head back to Lungshla. Conquer that. Hellkeek will take the Temple of Kara, of course, but that's fine. We destroy this squad of nothing. We sack it for 6,000? Jeez. Since we're going to keep losing settlements, we might as well siphon as much income as we can. Hexoatl, we go ahead and take the Fallen Gates. Pop those back in. Get the Beast Layer in here to get the better Beast units. And then, have any more ROR we can pick up? We can stack some Blessed Skinks. I do love the Javelins. Alright, let's have ourselves one final great big battle here against... I say we want to attack this army first, Conrich. Everything else can come in as reinforcements and we'll just obliterate them. We'll switch it to Astromancy stance. You too, Brian. Astromancy is also going to be the key. Move in, and we've got the forces of Spectazuma also helping us, so... let's do this. An underway battle of epic proportions, led by the scariest Toad Priest you've ever seen. 620 armor piercing. He's not really even got any extra weapons yet. Amazing. How much health do you have? Not enough. Prepare thine ratty cheeks. Alright, fast as their jump guts. I hopped up to go grab some coffee. Lady Wizard was on break, so we spent some time at chatting. Has the Shredder of Lustria changed in color scheme at all? Has he always been kind of a teal and blue, or a teal and purple? He looks incredible. Great big horrifying crocodile, more or less. Just covered in skinks. Alright, so he's going to be the main way we just run this squad over. And since we all have Vanguard deploy pretty much, anyone with Vanguard deploy we want all the way up in the front. Get that fight going immediately. Leave 2 Saurus behind, 2 Spearsaurus further behind. And I'll send the Chameleons up one side. Giltbloms also. Everything else will have to run. But I think that's fine. Alright, let's put you two in guard mode, nothing else. I guess the smaller Tide can be in guard mode. Let it begin. We've got some coming in behind us. Oh. That could be you guys' problem then. Everyone else advance. Or you know what? I guess we just wait. Kind of weird. Alright, Stalkers, come on back. You Spearsaurus, you come back as well. We are going to need some units to catch the enemy on. Shredder can just sit up front. Everything else should stay here and wait silently. It's almost time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Where's your filthy assassin? I might smite him. Kill the assassin. Let's go big bubble of nope. Where are you trying to cast spells? Make sure I get it right. Oh, this is incredible. Yeah, big bubble of nope here. Good luck. Explosions galore. Destroy them. few trying to sneak by. Bold strategy, Cotton. Reinforcements come in from both sides. Gonna be good. Alright, Crocs and Gore. Get over here. Hungry Pack, you two. Javelin's gonna go ahead and take this hillside. Velocodon, you go ahead. Maul these gutter runners. Work is one. I'm not happy about these guys taking as much damage as they have. Fall back there, Umbral Tide. There's nothing we can really do about it. They held the line admirably. And make sure those rattling guns never fire. That's friendly fire damage we can't really afford, so fall back. Alright, you all come up this way. We've got enemies inbound. Nothing's getting past the Shredder, though. Shredder's just having a field day. Salamander, go ahead and turn. Let's go ahead and help the Salamander out a bit. Alright, Saurus Spear, up. Into position. Skinks, let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of a checkerboard formation going. Alright, I return from mute. Their units are advancing on us here, so fair enough. Or are they not? They are, but they're very slow about it, so we'll murder everything over here and then we'll move in. But did I not get the heals right? I tried. Here, you two come on over, make sure nothing makes it pass. I think these are rats that are running away, but I can't tell. More spears for the rear here. Pull these two swords back a bit. Talk. We've got the best position on the map now. Stalkers, let's go ahead and move up alongside. You look at all the abandoned catapults. So much Skaven infrastructure. All nothing. Alright, everyone, let's get moving. I guess Skaven engineering. Not so much infrastructure. Are they just gonna sit back in the corner? Interesting. Did this squad have any rattling guns? I don't think it did. So let's go ahead and take all of our ancient salamanders and the shredder. Have them go deal with that. Yeah, we don't need to even worry about plague claw catapults. Will their leadership even survive that? We'll see. Go ahead and speed things up a bit. Oh, there's multiple sets of them. Okay, good. There's the rest of the army. Dodge that. Huge hefty no thanks from our salamander. Then give a shot to the warp grinder. I do some dodging. Reload on your shot is 11 seconds, so turn and fire. I'm going to make you advance on us. Another bit of vomit. Oh yeah, you gotta stay away from that. Nope. Dodge that, Jello. No thanks. For launch towards Conrich. In fact, everyone hit Conrich with that bonus V large that you don't have. Alright. very obsessed with hitting our Colossadon hunters. Alright, fall back, draw them towards us. You're way faster than anything this game has got. Let's spread out a little bit so it's easier for us to get shots where we need them. He gets a hit, now run, do the same, and just harass them all the way back. Here comes the Shredder. Really, we've just brought the Shredder that way. If anything wants to come be too aggressive, we can bully them. Fire breath away. Are they actually aimed on? Hit my pterodons. Graded units I don't care about so much, but I'd rather it not happen. All right, full back of it. Still bombarding my flyers. Let's go ahead and just bring them away. Don't worry, I've got a plan. It's all part of the fake. Well, they do have a lot of sling type units in the back line here. Alright, salamanders. Turn blast. You go munch on him as well. Try to send them right over the top on this side. They have a lot of warp fire throwers though, so we'll see. Big hit, now fall back. Or hit the other one. Nope, you run back. Just ran right through their summon. Almost like they never existed in the first place. There's the next summon from below. I think we'll just kind of flying into artillery fire. None but the finest Colossadon we have. Kill these wolf rats. Summoning Menace below like crazy. Oh yeah, I forgot about the warp gate. Good for you guys. You do in fact have a semi-counter. Fall back, everyone. It's almost time. Not what I want to do. Backspace immediately. They're gonna die now, but hopefully I can get them out of there. We'll try. Skinkawacha. You two up front. Shredder is just having a great time. You three need to keep falling back. Try to free some of your friends there. We did lose one of them. Colossadons, though, are having a field day. We'll just hit them with the Toad Rage. They will go feral, and we won't get them back for some time. Alright, the enemies are here. How exciting. They don't realize what they've done. It's very foolish. Toad, get in there and start chopping. No armor means he's very doomed. Shredder of Lustria, though, having a bad time with leadership. Get away. Here, you come back this direction. We'll turn around in a moment. Big heals here. Broke. Big bubble of nope here. Deliverance of Pizza 2. That lord is gone. Proxagore, smash this flank. Saurus, do the same here. Clever Girls, that's your target. You go munch on these warp grinders. I don't want them any closer. Lord's pretty much gone immediately. Let's make sure we're going after the warp grinders next, what I said. Spirit Leech here on this assassin who met the wrong Toad. Respect. Not gonna get that much damage, but respect. Clever Girls mauled that flank, keep sending them through. Ooh, Maz Lizard. What a beautiful battle. gotta weaken here. Try to charge through no matter what. We get for a Deliverance 2 here. As soon as that's done casting, we Deliverance 1 right on top of them. More strikes into the skinks. Nuke goes off. Gelbloms is hunting down their lord, and that is that. What a battle. An absolute rumble in the underways. I'll catch you in a moment. I realized I was muted just a little bit too late. Fantastic battle. We only lost, I think, 175 against this group. 5,000 rats gone. Anyone that was in March was wiped out, is what I just said. So that we do quick little summary. Rat catcher for Brian and the Wizard Lord. Hibernation attendant. Under invaders are gone. Yeah, that was incredible. Now they've all been kicked out of the underway and they're not next to one another, so it's a pretty simple matter just to wipe them out. 2 skills is good. Causing terror against Skaven, always good. Evolving resilience, huh? Neat. Wizard Lizard, you've got 1 skill. Didn't do quite as much as the others. Let's go ahead and give you then the Unfathomable Presence. More barrier. Lord Croak. I guess we can go ahead and max out that shield of the old ones. Seems like it's a pretty good call. Everyone out of Astromancy stance. We'll go ahead and wipe out the rest of these fools here. Decisive win. That 30% ward save is ridiculously strong. We need some 4th generation Slaawn in alongside Gorok and his Saurus that are nearly indestructible already. Make sure we have plenty of Eldritch energy, and then we can try to attack Rat Surge. We can't quite. Can't quite reach him. You were so lucky. We've got another army back here, which is nothing but artillery. Keeping Wizard Lizard in March was a bad idea. I thought I could reach. Means an ambush for him, probably. Well, you hate to see that. You definitely do. We'll go into Astromancy stance and hopefully discover them when they try to attack, but we'll see. Since we're close enough, it won't allow them to ambush. Like I said, we will see. Losing Wizard Lizard would be unfortunate, but it really wouldn't be that big a deal. Hexoatl. Let's go ahead and pull up the province tab here. Hexoatl. Let's definitely get the Fallen Gates up. Walls up and running. It's Ghost. Oh yeah, we got Skeggy up to tier 5 as well, so let's get the maxed out Geomantic Locust. Definitely the first thing we want. Then honestly, another Underground Lagoon, so we can get an Underground Lagoon. So we can get another Scarvet. Beautiful. That's going to be all the time I've got for today. Thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Hexoatl campaign. I'm thinking we're hitting the point where our snowball is going to be very hard to stop. That was a huge Skaven army that we just backhanded through the wall. We're going to continue to recruit more 4th generation Slaawn because ward save is great. I'll see you all in the next one.